Will your partner inherit your state pension when you pass away? It's a question many couples across the UK want answered, and fast. With the cost of living climbing and retirement planning more important than ever, understanding how the state pension works after someone dies could make a huge financial difference. In this video, we're breaking it all down clearly. What actually happens to your state pension when you die? Can your husband, wife, or civil partner keep receiving your payments? Or does the money stop altogether? We're digging into the facts so you know what to expect and how to prepare. The UK state pension is a weekly payment most people can claim once they reach state pension age, which is currently 66. What happens to that pension after someone dies depends heavily on two things: when the person died and which pension system they were part of. There are two systems: the old one for men born before 6th of April 1951 and women before 6th of April 1953, and the new system for those who hit pension age after April 2016. Both have different inheritance rules. Under the old state pension system, there was more flexibility. A surviving spouse or civil partner could potentially inherit part of the basic state pension or the additional state pension, like SERPs or the state second pension. For example, if someone didn't have enough national insurance contributions in their own right, they could receive a pension based on their late spouse's record. That was especially helpful for people who took time off work to raise children or care for loved ones. But under the new system introduced in 2016, things are tighter. You cannot inherit your spouse's full state pension. However, there are still some important exceptions. If your partner had a protected payment on top of the full new state pension amount, you may be entitled to inherit half of it. This only applies if you were married or in a civil partnership before 6th of April 2016 and they passed away after that date. Also worth noting, if your partner had delayed claiming their pension, known as deferring, you might be able to inherit a boosted amount or a lump sum, depending on how long they deferred. So it's not all or nothing. Outside of state pension rules, there's a separate support scheme called Bereavement Support Payment, BSP. It's not tied to the pension directly, but it's financial help for people who've lost their spouse or civil partner. You could be eligible if you were married or in a civil partnership at the time of death. Your partner paid national insurance contributions for at least 25 weeks, and you're under the state pension age. There are two rates. If you have children or are pregnant, you get a higher rate, £3,500 as a lump sum, and then 18 monthly payments of £150. If not, the standard rate is £2,500 up front and £100 monthly for 18 months. But here's the catch: this support isn't automatic. You must apply within 21 months of your partner's death to get the full amount. To make things a bit easier, the government offers the Tell Us Once service. It allows you to report a death to several government agencies in one go, like HMRC, DWP, the Passport Office, and more. This streamlines the process of stopping payments and checking for possible inheritance entitlements. Here's what you'll need to do. Call the pension service 0800 731 0469. Gather important documents: your partner's death certificate, marriage or civil partnership certificate, and their national insurance number. If eligible, apply for the bereavement support payment. You can do this online or by phone. One thing to be aware of: if your partner passed away before 6th of April 2017 and you have dependent children, you might still qualify for the older widowed parents allowance instead of BSP. This benefit is no longer available for new claims, but existing ones may still be running. Now let's clear up a few common myths. Myth 1: you automatically inherit your partner's pension. Reality: you have to apply and meet certain conditions. Myth 2: if you remarry, you lose everything. Not always. Some benefits may stop, but it depends on timing and the type of payment. Myth 3: unmarried partners can inherit. Sadly, not true. The current rules only cover married or civil partners. So how can you plan ahead? First, check your own and your partner's national insurance records to understand where you both stand. Use the State Pension Forecast tool on the gov.uk website to estimate your future pension. Consider private pensions, savings, or life insurance to provide a financial cushion. And if your situation is complex, speak to a financial advisor, especially if you have a blended family, multiple pensions, or a long period of self-employment. It's worth getting advice. To sum it up, will your spouse inherit your state pension? The short answer is, it depends. It depends on when you were born, when your partner passed, your national insurance contributions, and whether you're legally married or in a civil partnership. But don't leave this stuff to guesswork. Getting informed today could save a huge financial headache later. If you're not sure what applies to you, take 30 minutes to go through your pension history and entitlement. It could be the difference between receiving thousands in support or missing out entirely. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We break down complex UK money and policy topics every week, so you don't have to wade through the jargon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.